What's up guys, my name's Splice Knight and welcome to Reflections. Today on that particular video that we're watching right now, if you haven't seen the title, obviously we're talking about the spoilers, Iris's death, which, believe it or not, the people who run the show actually went with. Which I think is just crazy awesome, that they actually took a story, they've been building up to it all season, they finally went through with it, and as I said earlier, obviously, when they were talking with HR and the fact that the very actions that you do to try and prevent this event from occurring is generally what actually causes the event to happen. Now, we really saw this in the episode in the way that Barry ends up going into a secure area where his Speedforce powers don't work, which he should have left Iris in, hint hint, but I don't know why he didn't do that. And it's actually catching a lot of memeage in the Flash community right now, because it's like, why didn't they just give A.R.G.U.S Iris? It should have made so much more sense to do that, especially since they know Lila. They could have put her in protection like that. It wouldn't have been an issue. So that's a little bit of a weird plot flaw. Obviously, I'm going to try and not stay on that too much. The interesting thing for me is how they're going to play this off, because in the comics at least, you realize that this is what creates the evil Flash. The future Flash that you see with the blue suit, all the crazy lightning shit coming off of him, all that fun stuff. But in that particular canon, you see Barry kind of deteriorate. But we've got more seasons to go and more development to be had, and I think the whole point of Savitar is to get over this whole issue and or make sure that this particular reality or timeline that did happen didn't come to fruition. So with that all being said, you realize that there should have been a way to prevent this. There should be a way where there was an overcoming moment, but there wasn't. So it's really interesting that they decided to do that. With that thought, guys, what do you think? I thought this was really cool that they did this. They had the gusto, or I guess, trying not to sound vulgar here, but they had the balls to do this, to actually commit to killing a main character in only their third season, which obviously the Flash seems to be real known for that. They killed off his mother in the first season, which is how he became the Flash, kind of his motivation. They killed off his dad with Zoom, and that's what motivated him to beat Zoom. Now they've killed off Iris. And I mean, there have been memes made of it, obviously, where it seems like a weekly, or not a weekly, but a yearly and seasonally thing for them to stab through the chest one of Barry's loved ones, which is fucked up. Anywho, aside from that being a speedster trope for some reason at this point, I really do want to see exactly what Savitar is building a portal for, because if you see in the trailer for the new episode, he's actually running in a circle, you know how they do the throw a lightning thing, but he's making a portal, kind of how Wally did to try and actually bring him out so he could throw the infused Speedforce stone.
The Philosopher's Stone. It's made of calcified Speedforce energy, and you gave it to me.
Which is actually really interesting, because in the same lore of the Speedforce canon, they actually do talk about the solidified Speedforce that would have been basically in a separate dimension slash world slash other planet in the DC comics. They have a special canon that uses different versions of the Speedforce. They call it the Speedforce canon, obviously, and there was a bit of a riff on that joke in the Flash with the Speedforce bazooka, even though they previously said canon. There's a little bit of referencey joke in there from a couple episodes ago, the episode before the one that just aired, and not the one that's airing as of Tuesday if you guys are watching it after that point, 2 episodes ago. Anyway, with all that confusing nonsense out of the way, my point being this: I thought it was a really cool episode, thought it was really neat that they decided to actually go forward and go with this darker timeline idea, even though that seems to be kind of tropically within what Flash has been doing, how he tries to stay bright despite the darkness And if you see in the new trailer, again, Savitar is building up a portal to somewhere. It looks like it's in Star Labs. It's already been previously destroyed. Which does actually hold up to Savitar's lore from the comics, where before Flash was able to actually beat him, he went on a destructive sort of world race kind of thing and started obliterating cities all over Barry's Earth. Now, with that being said, guys, I thought it was really interesting what they did with this, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do in the finale. I know that we're going to see the Flash from Earth 3, R.J. and there didn't seem to be anything about seeing Jesse Quick in the finale, which I think would honestly be kind of disappointing not to see her, but if we don't, that's totally fine. Otherwise, guys, I'm really excited to see where we go with this. And obviously, I'm going to be doing some more in-depth lore theories and deconstructions of stuff after the series is over, and I get a little bit more time to sort of mull it over. Next week's episode will probably be something kind of reflecting on the series as a whole and kind of what we kind of get out of the end result, as well as, you know, maybe doing a little bit talk about the Rogue War that is for Season 4 of The Flash. Anyway, guys, if you guys would like to hear that, let me know. Comments, as always, are appreciated. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also leave a comment down below. What's your favorite part of the last episode? What were you freaked out about? Were you excited or horrified to see that they actually killed off Iris? Do you think it's going to be a thing that sticks, or do you think he's going to go back in the past and change it? Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. With that said, guys, thank you so much for watching Splice Night Out, and I will talk to y'all later.